Hi and welcome to my channel. So if you thought that the UK has already made and implemented the worst sort of immigration rules, wait until you hear in today's video the rules that the current government has already implemented, and these are signed, sealed and delivered. So these are already rules, not just proposals. And so in today's video, I'm going to tell you what this change is, which means that thousands and thousands of overseas workers and migrants in the UK will no longer be able to get indefinite leave to remain ever in their lifetime in this country, but worse still, they will never be able to get a UK passport and citizenship. But there's one thing I'm going to tell you. There is a proposal that they're currently considering. That's the current government. And this is going to affect even more people. Nurses, carers, and lots of other immigrants and overseas workers coming to this beautiful, amazing country. So if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. If you haven't joined this family, hit the subscribe button below because you want to be the first person that is notified every single day when I drop a new video on here. Let me tell you something. I have been saying here for years that career progression is the only way. You cannot just exist in the UK and then get a UK passport. The time is here. I didn't see this coming so early on in this lifetime, but let me tell you that if you are in the UK and you're not progressing in your career, you can almost already forget having a UK passport. So I'm going to tell you what they have said. So leave a comment in the comment section below. Which country are you watching from at the moment? So in which country are you right now? If you're still in the UK, this is urgent for you. If you're still out of the UK, then I'm going to say congratulations. You need to come here legally. Don't risk coming here in a way that is not legit, clean, legal, because gone are the days. And by the way, if you're not aware, I offer support with these UK visa sponsorship jobs, career progression. That's what I'm about. You're in the UK now. How do you upgrade yourself to those senior positions so that you're not earning peanuts in this country? You're not humiliated, used and dumped, which is what they're trying to do. They're going to take immigrants in the best years of your life, use you, and then dump you out of the UK because your use by date has already gone. Don't let that happen to you. That's what I keep saying here about career progression. You must act fast before you're used and dumped by this country. Life is too short for all this. So if you need to contact me, check the comment section below. You're going to see my contact details. It's my email address as well as my WhatsApp number. And you guys know how I roll. I'm all about the legit jobs, career progression and all of that. By the way, we have a live class tonight. We start from 8:30 p.m. UK time. We're going to look at those UK visa sponsorship jobs that are offering visa sponsorship at the moment. If you're looking to switch, you're in any precarious circumstances in the UK, you've got to attend that class. You're out of the UK, considering relocation to this country, you've got to be here. If you're a nurse in the UK at the moment or you're a carer, you need to upgrade into more senior positions because, like I say, when I tell you the proposals, you're going to be sat there thinking, am I guaranteed to be in this country after 5 years, after 10 years? But anyway, the live class starts tonight from 8:30 p.m. UK time. You must attend if you've already registered, and all of that, because I cannot stress enough the impact that these changes will have. So please, we start promptly 8:30 p.m. UK time. We'll look at these rules in much greater detail, the implications, which jobs should you focus on, how do you progress in your career so that you don't get used and dumped by this country. Very disheartening. But anyway, so check the comment section, obviously. And I would like you to leave a comment in the comment section and say, my career progression. Yes, because the government has already said, this is the current government, by the way, in terms of, they have already said that low economic migrants are not welcome. They don't want us. These are people that are already in the UK in low paying jobs. What are some of the low paying jobs in this country? I'd like you to leave a comment in the comment section because I'm going to explain all of this in much greater detail. So what is the proposal that they have and what is the law, the rule that they have already confirmed, implemented, signed, sealed and delivered? So if you are an asylum seeker in the UK and you don't have a UK passport yet at the moment, you can almost forget that. That's literally what this is, because they have said, if you have come to the UK, by the way, under any kind of dangerous circumstances, or you've taken unnecessary risk to get to the UK, you will not get a UK passport. This is not a proposal. This has already been confirmed and is implemented as of the 10th of February, 2025. By the way, That's good news because free UK nursing courses are currently open, which means you've got the opportunity to upgrade. If you're watching this now and you're started as one of the low economic migrants to secure your spot in this country, you need progression, and I'm going to talk about that later on. So the courses are open at the moment. You get paid. Some of them are paying 25,000, some are paying 26,000 per year, some are even paying 31,000 pounds per year for you to train to become a nurse in the UK so you can progress in your career. If you're interested, which by the way you should be, leave a comment in the comment section below and say, I want to become a nurse. When I see the word, I want to become a nurse, I'm going to drop all of the details that you need to apply today. Applications are open now. They only open for a fixed period of time and then they are going to close. Because when you look at the immigration rules that are coming, gone are the days where people came to this country, existed, got a citizenship, and just lived here as if nothing has happened. No. And by the way, if you're watching this and it's our first time meeting, you're thinking, who on earth is she? What's she yapping about? I also came to the UK 13 years ago as a carer in a nursing home. But in my 13 years in the UK, I studied nursing, So I've got a first-class degree, Bachelor of Science in adult nursing. After that, I then progressed beautifully within the NHS to some of the most senior management positions. So I've got a master's in mentorship in nursing, and I was paid to study for that master's degree. I was paid over £30,000 by my employer, who also gave me visa sponsorship so that I can study to progress. I'm sharing this because these opportunities are available to you today in this country, and the government is saying you've got to take these opportunities so you can try to progress in your career. If you need more information about these courses, how they work, leave a comment in the comment section and say, I want free courses in the UK. Because even if you're on visa sponsorship, you can't do them. I'm telling you now that I was paid over 30,000 per year to study in the UK. I went to a very prestigious university so I could progress. So after that, I progressed into further management positions, and then I did another master's, which was 3 years in advanced clinical practice. And for that master's, my employer was paying me over £50,000 per year to study, and the course was 3 years. Again, these are opportunities that are available in this country to help you upgrade. But if you choose to stay in low paying jobs so you can be used and dumped by this country, I mean, whose fault is this? You need to think smart. That's what I'm all about. So that's the journey that I've also had. So I'm currently a qualified advanced nurse practitioner, which is the most senior clinical nursing job in the profession. So I'm very, very keen on career progression. I have been doing videos for years. I've got a coaching program for over 6 years now. And one thing I preach is you must progress in your career in the UK. In fact, there is one of my friends. We started work, I'm going to say my colleague actually because we're not friends, we're just colleagues. Because when I started work in a care home 13 years ago, we were working together. And I said to her, we cannot stay here because we're doing the same thing every day, every day, every day. We need to leave and progress. We were earning £16,000 per year at that time, full time. And she was like, oh, Melvis, you've only just come, you know what I mean? Oh, da, 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 da. Guess what? She called me few days ago to say, Melvis, I should have listened to you 13 years ago because guess what? I want to progress. I'm tired. She is earning £24,000 after 13 years in that home. I met her working there. I don't even know how many years she's actually been there. And I said to her, I told you all these years, I'm currently supporting her to apply for a nursing course so that she starts her nursing degree this September. 13 years later. The reason I'm sharing this story is to say it's not late. If you're already in the UK, it doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter the journey that you've had, it doesn't matter that you've been stuck in your current job for years. This is the time for you to make hay while the sun shines because you deserve to progress and all of that. So leave a comment in the comment section below and say, Melvis, I deserve to progress, because the government is basically saying, if you've come to this country under dangerous circumstances, which means that, for example, asylum seekers, you will not be getting indefinite leave to remain. There are people, indeed, that are coming to the UK that are taking charity worker visa, student visa, all sorts of visas, literally, to come to the UK. And then they're like, yeah, but when I get here, I can just seek asylum because now I'm already in the UK. That's what matters. You need to be clean. You need to be legit. If you want to remain in this country, take your time, get a work visa. I'm all about, look, you and I don't have to agree to these rules. I don't necessarily agree with what they're saying, but nobody's asking my opinion anyway, because when they put the rules, you've got no choice. But I'm going to tell you the proposals regarding carers, nurses, low economic migrants, and that's even a lot worse. And when that bombshell drops, I tell you, this country is going to be upside down. But if you are watching this and you don't have a side hustle, you don't have any work from home job that you're doing, you don't have a plan B, that's even worse. Because even if you're progressing in your career, you need something on the side. And that is where my work from home tribe comes in. I started a support group that is called the Work From Home Tribe. Leave a comment in the comment section and say Work From Home Tribe if you want further details, which if you're watching this video right now, yes, please leave a comment in the comment section below and say Work From Home Tribe. Let me tell you what I did. When I came here 13 years ago and I noticed that I was doing the same thing over and over, I needed to upgrade. But as I was upgrading, I was working very hard. I knew my job really well. I was an amazing carer, but the pay was so bad. I didn't have any family. I was alone. I didn't have responsibility. I just had myself. But I was seeing that my pay was not enough. And I said to myself, I want to retire before I turn 40. I never want to work after the age of 40. I saw the way we were being treated, the way we were spoken to in that place. I was like, I need to retire before I turn 40. That's still my plan. And so I did one thing. I decided I was going to find a side hustle, find opportunities to earn money outside of my career. And that is how I started with work from home jobs many years ago. And today I earn between 15 to 20,000 pounds every single month, excluding my nursing job, which means if I stayed for a whole month without working as a nurse, as in leaving my house to go to the hospital and come back, I'm sure that I will have 15,000 or 20,000 pounds with the jobs that I do. I'm also able to sit in the UK and work for a company in the US of A, in Australia, anywhere without needing to relocate to those countries. That is a mindset you need this time and age. And so this is me telling you, with these rules that the government is bringing in place and implementing, how should you behave as an immigrant, as somebody who wants to be progressive, who doesn't want to sit and you see on the news and you're depressed and demoralized? What should you do? Do what I'm telling you now. I already saw these things years ago coming when I came to this country. I said to people, if we don't progress, a time will come when you cannot just exist in this country and get a passport. People are like, hey, Melvis, you're too much in this, your career progression thing. You're very obsessed about career progression. And I was like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But anyway, those work from home jobs are my savior now. I tell you, those work from home jobs save me. And that's why I started the work from home tribe. So if you are not part of the work from home tribe yet, leave a comment in the comment section below and say Work From Home Tribe. If you're already a member of the Work From Home Tribe, because many of you have already registered, leave a comment in the comment section and just give a review, give feedback about your experience in the Work From Home Tribe, so that those people who are not members yet, they haven't registered, they can have an idea what it's about. I'm also going to leave a link in the comment section about the Work From Home Tribe. And I'm telling you, whether you're in the UK, out of the UK, employed, unemployed, you're a nurse, you're a carer, you need to join and start a plan B. You don't want to be used and dumped, because imagine that despite all my qualifications, my experiences in this country, I cannot make 20,000 pounds as a nurse in a month. But with my work from home jobs that I do, because I'm able to work with any company worldwide from any location, that's my savior. But it's the mindset I had when I came to this country, because I could see that things were tough. I was earning 16,000 pounds, working incredibly hard, and I thought, no, I did domiciliary care. 2 days after 2 shifts, I quit. I was like, no, this is enough. Like, look, let me never share the journey that I've had in this country. Oh my God, it is tough. But if you're in the UK, you get the gist, right? You know what I'm talking about. And that's why I'm passionate about these career progression opportunities, supporting you to progress into nursing, into the NHS. The reason I talk about nursing is because it comes with visa sponsorship. So if you need sponsorship, this is not a barrier. This is not an obstacle. And nursing also will give you some of the best opportunities to do from anywhere in the world. That's why as a nurse myself, I can work from, like I say, I'm in the UK, but I work with companies that are in America without needing to relocate to the US. And that's why when I see people on YouTube saying, oh my God, I'm moving to the US, I'm moving to Australia, I'm like, guys, you haven't understood that the world is global. You can live in any country and work in any other country. That's what I do. That's why you would never see me saying I'm relocating to another country. No, I absolutely love the UK, and I cannot stress enough. It's a beautiful country, but it's challenging if you don't take the opportunities that it brings. So asylum seekers, you're in trouble. The next thing, therefore, is what about the carers, the proposals, and all of that? And by the way, regarding the indefinite leave to remain for these asylum seekers, it's already signed, sealed, delivered. And from the 10th of February, the Home Office website has been updated. When I saw this on the news, I thought, is it just a news headline to just like sell papers and get people to read and clickbait? But the government has now updated that on their website, which is why I'm doing this video today. And so, guys, Make hay while the sun shines. Get a side hustle today, ASAP. That's why I've got the work from home tribe. So leave a comment in the comment section below and say work from home tribe. By the way, when you join, you maybe started thinking, Melvis, what is in it for me? When you join, you have access to global companies that are recruiting work from home workers from anywhere in the world. I've put CV samples ready for you to use. I've put cover letter samples ready for you to use. The links are there, side hustles, jobs ready for you to apply in all the countries in the world. That's ridiculous, right? You're earning a lot of money without needing to relocate. For me, that's the dream. That's what I preach. Choose a country to live that you enjoy. If you want to be in Africa, stay there, but work for companies that will pay you the highest amount of money from your own house. I mean, that's the dream, right? You don't need to start writing all that exams, this, relocate to this country, visas, offices. You don't need to deal with all of that crap. Gone are the days. And that's why I'm saying you need to be smart, right? You need to be very smart. So leave a comment in the comment section and say work from home tribe. We have live masterclasses, the support ongoing 24/7 to get you that guidance that you need and everything else. So the next thing is when it comes to carers, nurses, and the low economic migrants, what are they saying? They are saying that too many people are coming in the UK without really being productive in the system, which means you come to the UK as a carer, for example, you're earning £23,000 per year, as an example. It varies, slightly depending on the company and all of that. But if you don't progress in your career long term, you're going to cost the UK more than what you're actually bringing. That's what they're saying. Because if you're a carer, as an example, I'm just taking this as an example, and you earn £23,000, you already have the tax-free allowance, which is just over 12,000. It means that you're only paying tax on £10,000. You're not paying enough into the system. That's what this current government is saying. So they are currently looking into how they can change the rules for indefinite leave to remain for the low economic migrants, which includes carers, nurses, you know what I mean? All those jobs that are earning very little. I've been saying this over the years. If you don't progress in your career, a day will come in the UK where they will stop you from getting indefinite leave to remain as and a UK passport by just existing in this country for 5 years, and then you apply like it's the case. Asylum seekers, they used to wait for 10 years. After 10 years, and they would apply. But now they have said never. And this is the good character thing, because the whole point is if you're already accessing certain things and you've taken certain risks, then you don't deserve to be British. It's really unfair. But I mean, I'm just saying this is what they think. So when it comes to carers, nurses, and all the other people, I'm taking this as an example because I know that, being a nurse myself, I've got a lot of bias towards nursing, but which means I take that as an example because I also know that many of you that watch my videos are also within the sector. So you got to progress. By the way, what do you think about these rules? I want to leave a comment in the comment section below and say fair or unfair. What do you think about these rules? If you're still out of the UK, what does this mean for you? I'm going to share a detailed video on all of that. If you want to watch that video, leave a comment in the comment section below and say, I am still out of the UK. What next? When I see I'm still out of the UK, what next? I know that you want to know what to focus on going forward, and then I will provide further details. If you're already in the UK, leave a comment in the comment section below and say, I am in the UK. There's one thing you need to be focusing on right now if you're in the UK, career progression to a senior position, so that you can leave from being a low economic migrant, as the government calls it, to being somebody who is more productive, somebody who is of more value. Because they have said, if you're a low economic migrant, you can come here and work, but we don't want you to remain here permanently. Now, let me tell you what I think they're going to do. Yes. This is not confirmed yet, but I think what they'll do is they're going to double the time for indefinite leave to remain from 5 years to 10 years. And then they'll put a salary threshold. They'll say, if you're not earning at least £30,000 per year, 35,000, whatever it may be, you will not have indefinite leave to remain. That's what will end up happening in this country. So the rules and the policies that were suggested by the opposition party will be implemented by the current government. You see how it is? Because when the opposition party dropped the bombshell about all of that, they have already had time to see the reaction from the country. And because they are in power at the moment, they're going to end up implementing that. But our live class is today from 8:30 p.m. UK time. You've got to register to attend. Check the comment section below and get registered so you can attend. We're going to talk about the nitty-gritty during that session, because on YouTube, I'm just giving you a heads up so you have an idea what's happening. But you need to check the nitty-gritty Go to the UK government website, read all of the guidance. I'm just giving you this as friendly advice. It's just me reading, because some of those documents are like pages upon pages upon pages. But it's your duty, to go through all of that. So what do you think about these ridiculous updates? It's a shame, but that's what they've said. Signed, sealed, and delivered. And I empathize with those people that have been affected by this. And I want to say, if you've not been affected, then make hay while the sun shines. Make hay while you still can. And so the nursing courses are currently open. Leave a comment and say, I want nursing in the UK, and I'll provide you with more details. If you need a work from home tribe, which is a must, it doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing, how much you're earning, you need that. Leave a comment in the comment section below and say work from home tribe. But guess what? One final thing. Because you've watched this video till now, I'd like you to leave a comment in the comment section below and say, I watched this video till the end. Because when you're asking questions, I'm going to be like, did you actually watch the video? Or are you just coming to ask questions without really knowing what the video is about? So leave a comment in the comment section and say, I watched this video till the end, and I'll see you during our class tonight.